Good numbing. Hello YouTube, I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 1, where today we're actually going to get some crystals restored. Last time we left off, we were going to, but with a mixture of just internet dipping and being a menace and a few other things, it just kind of fell short, and also me just misremembering how much we have to do to get the first crystal, with like, there's an extra dungeon we need to do. I eventually just went, you know what, I will wrap it up, do a bit of grinding, which I have done, and sort it out next time. To speed it up, I did put it on this, like usual, but I didn't overgrind. I didn't want to get overpowered because that kind of defeats the point. I just wanted to make sure we had, mostly just make sure we had some money, but I digress, let's go. Because now we have the Giant's Cave. Also, I've turned the music down. I don't know if I turned it down too much, hopefully I haven't. You have Star Ruby. Give me Star Ruby and I let you pass. Nothing tastier than rubies. It's like, oh, he's taken himself into the wall, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, sure. Hang on, I'm just setting up my notes. I love this remix. Actually, I will turn it up. Actually, no, I will leave it on to for now. Oh, what's down in the hut? Other than enemies. More wolves, yay! Oh, we got up to 3 uses of level 7, but we can't use any of these spells, even if we got them, because we need to upgrade our class. Which, to be fair... once we get our second crystal, we should be able to go get it. I'm looking at my notes, and I'm like, after we do Cavern of Ice, we should be able to get it. I'll go over to Citadel Trials to try and get it, at least. God damn, 22, yeah thank you. Oh, I'm just going to do that because there's so many of them. To be fair, I might have turned a light on. It's the weather's not as great outside today as it was yesterday. Not that it was been great recently because, you know, it's just that time of year. But it was brighter in my room yesterday. And today it kind of isn't. Oh, I'll just have everyone attack, save a fire spell. Oh, is that literally it? Hang on. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Oh, fucking great. When there's like this many enemies, it just makes sense to use a group-wide spell. It'd really be foolish not to. But our destination is way down here, which will give us something to help us back in the Cavern of Earth. These are literally basic goblins. Oh my... they're not... This is over. Why are these guys here? You're made of 6 experience. Something the sages gave. Well, other than what we need. I don't know why I went to check these pots. Item pickups aren't a thing in this game. That's not until later. Hey, old dude.
So you're the ones who defeated the vampire, eh? He was but a servant. The beast corrupting the Earth Crystal lurks much deeper within the cavern.
Hey goddess, hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're doing more FF1. The reason why I picked FF1 is because I think I can get it done before next week. Like, either... I doubt it'll be today's stream, but tomorrow's stream, I should get it done. Just something to kind of fill in the gap for this week before Grand Blue devours my life next week. Here, take this staff with you and use it behind the vampire's chamber. You obtain the Earth Rod. Now we can go back to the Cavern of Earth and actually go fight the Lich. I think the Lich is the first one. I always forget the order. Or is it the dragon? No, it's not Tiamat. Tiamat's later. I'm sure Tiamat's later. I've got early access for Grand Blue Relink. I'm playing it from next Monday. On January the 29th. Any money to pre-order it? Ugh. But yeah, next week's going to be kind of crazy because it's going to be Grand Blue Monday and Tuesday. The Genshin update is on Wednesday, so we'll do a dated for that, and then I might take Thursday off just to kind of save my sanity, but then the rest of the week will probably also be more Grand Blue. And then the week afterwards, Star Rail 2.0 drops. And then, like, the week after that is Tomb Raider. And then 2 weeks after that is Final Fantasy, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. The reason why I'm heading back over here is that I want to just get my spells, my spell charges back before we go back into the Cavern of Earth. Yeah, Tomb Raider is on Valentine's Day. Tomb Raider's on the 14th. Or the remaster of 1, 2, and 3 are on the 14th. I'm stupid excited for that. I'm undecided whether I'll play on tank control or modern control, though, because I kind of grew up playing them on tank control, but I think I might try it on modern control just to kind of see how different it feels. It's like when you play Resident Evil 1's remake, it's like, you play it with tank controls, it feels more better for the experience the game's going for, but you play with modern controls, it's just easier to control. it's like, what do I go with? I'll probably decide it on the day. I'll probably end up going with modern just because it's a new way to experience it. Anyway, it's going to take us a minute, but let's try and get back down to the bottom of the cavern. I've got it all marked on my calendar anyway. So I know when to like plan my dates around for scheduling. But my intention today, in terms of my FF1 plans, obviously do the crystal we've got now. Afterwards, we're off to... I'm going to try and get the Crescent Lake, because we need a canoe. Yeah, the Tomb Raider games are split into 3 eras. Classic, Legend, and Survivor. Or Survivor's usually just nicknamed the Reboot Trilogy. I love Classic, but a lot of them do have problems. Mostly inherently with their control. The Legend Trilogy are some of my all-time favourite games, especially the second one, Anniversary. I think Anniversary is the perfect blend of new and old. And it's just the most enjoyable and like pure-blooded Tomb Raider game there is. The Reboot Trilogy, I enjoy them for what they are, but I do think they are the weakest. Like, they're the ones I go back to the least. Like, the OG 6 games have a lot of merit and charm to them. They get a little burnt out by the end. By the time you get to Chronicles and Angel of Darkness, you can see the developer burnout. I still think they're great games. In fact, I'd even go as far as to say Angel of Darkness is really overhated. I think it's a really good game. But it doesn't change the fact that you can see the burnout. Whilst Legend Anniversary and Underworld, or the Legend era, changing Lara from like this kind of moody, broody adventurer with a little bit of sass to a complete adrenaline junkie was a really smart choice. I think that era of Lara was really smart to make her a complete adrenaline junkie and just always after the next adventure kind of thing. While trying to find the answers behind, like, what happened to her mother. And all that shit. I thought it was brilliant. I recently went through all 3 of them on the PS3 since I got my PS3, and it was really fun to return to that trilogy. Whilst the reboots, I think Tomb Raider 2013 is a fun survival game, but it's just kind of that, like not survival as in like pure blood survival, but like survivory inspired game, and there is some interesting things about it. Rise of the Tomb Raider, play it on the second hardest difficulty, and I loved it. Played it on any difficulty before that, I thought it was really boring. The extra challenge and having no auto healing really helped push the survival aspect of the game and made it shine brighter. And so I just instinctively did the same with Shadow and played it on the game's second hardest difficulty. The reason why second hardest is not the hardest is because the only difference is if you're playing on the hardest difficulty, you can only save at campfires. So there's no auto saving for like tough encounters. So if you just get like randomly got, it's just great. You've just lost loads of progress. So for the sake of like still not feel like I'm banging my head against a wall, I do second hardest. And I genuinely like Shadow. Shadow is easily the best of the trilogy for me. I love that game. I know a lot of people have problems with it, mostly with the side quest system, and fair. But I genuinely love it. It's the closest to a Tomb Raider game the reboot trilogy ever gets to, because there's actually fucking mandatory tombs, and the optional tombs are really fun to explore, and not just like 10-second challenges you're done with in a heartbeat. At some point I do want to cover all 3 of the Legend trilogy. I mean, technically I've already started it, because what was I going to say? I've read your comment, it threw my brain off, sorry. I do want to cover them because I do want to talk about them, and like, in terms of this, but like the first game I technically don't really need to do because I did do a Let's Play of it forever ago. But I might go live stream it anyway, just to kind of go through it. And Legend's very easy. You said the Legend's one of the ones you haven't beat. Legend is super easy. When I was like going for the Platinum, there's a speedrun trophy. I got the whole game done in under 2 hours, and I was like, oh, this game's actually kind of short. Yeah, Mount Gulg, or Mount Gulag as I used to call it, that's a little later on. Okay, there's a door there. Way down's over there. This floor's fucking huge, holy shit. Right, what's the first door I'm aiming for? It's like up. Okay, it's up in that corner. Oh. Don't do it. Hey, I was like, their normal attacks have a chance to turn us to stone. There was 4 of them, and they got an ambush. In the back of my head, I was like, I swear to God, don't get 4 perfect petrifies. I was like, don't do it. Goddess, you literally just said that you haven't beaten Legend before. I beat all of them except for RLC and Legend. What do you mean you beat it under an hour? To be fair, the speedrun is super generous for Legend in general. It's that they give you 25 minutes to beat a level you can beat in 10, and that's not even trying to speedrun, just pushing forward constantly. It's super easy. Okay. Monsters! Hey dude, hope you're doing well. Actually, oh, fair enough. Yeah, Legend is great. Tomb Raider Legend is really fun. Like I said, my all-time favorite Tomb Raider is still Anniversary, and it's also one of my all-time favorite games. But I genuinely love that game so much. We were going to attack him anyway, because even if one... Okay, it works. I'll say, when you're using... when enemies using Blink, if you can get a hit off on them, it usually removes the Blink. So I was going to have everyone attack it anyway, because it only took one person to hit it before I knew he was fine. I'm saving these for later, so I will just use a standard Blizzard spell. Actually, no, I'll use Thunder. But yeah, I've beaten, for better or worse, every single mainline Tomb Raider game. The only ones I haven't beaten are the spin-offs, Guardian of Light and Temple of Osiris. And that's just because I haven't played them. I had no real interest. Yeah, I know. It's why it's called Anniversary. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of the original Tomb Raider, completely remake the original game, but incorporate not only the gameplay stuff from Legend, but also the story beats to make it feel like it's more naturally a part of that one instead of just this weird extension of the original. It was a really well done remake, and it's a real shame. My biggest upset with Tomb Raider has always been that it went on to be the worst selling Tomb Raider in the franchise, and I'm like, oh, god damn it, I would have loved an Anniversary 2 and 3 to see the Anniversary style for the second and third game. And it's why I wish at any point that Devs reached out to Nico Bass and offered him a full team, because he's never going to remake the whole of Tomb Raider 2 in the Anniversary style, and he even admitted he won't. He just did the first level, and he's going to do Croft Manor, and then he's wrapping it up. And it's just like, you look at it, I'm just like, man, what could have been? It's like if they just supported him or gave him a team to actually like put it together properly. Yeah, the problem with Pixel Art's there. She does look like she's flipping people off. Anyway, the other room, there should be... Okay, as I say, there should be 3 chests in there. Yeah, I know, there isn't an official... There was murmured at some point they were going to work on another Anniversary-styled game, because you look at the behind-the-scenes stuff, there is no game they enjoyed making more than Anniversary, and it's probably why it's my favourite one, because I can tell the devs enjoyed making it the most. And when you can tell the devs enjoyed making it the most, it always kind of ends up translating to your own enjoyment. You can, like, it's like when the people making it are having fun, you kind of end up having a bit more fun. But it just really underperformed, and it kind of led to an unfortunate downward spiral. Underworld, although it did better, also kind of underperformed in the end. And it just led to them having to reconfigure and reanalyze a lot of the franchise, which eventually led to it being rebooted. I am cautiously excited for the future of the series, though. I'm excited because it's new Tomb Raider, and it's on Unreal 5, and it's moving away from the survival aspect from what we've been told, so it might be more Tomb Raider-y again. The reason why it's cautious isn't because of my feelings towards it, it's because it's another thing that has shown signs of being influenced by some modern media. Because they want to unify the 3 different universes into one timeline, and I'm like, you can't do that. Because even ignoring the worlds and legends and whatnot, they're 3 very different incarnations of the character that you're now going to try and pretend are the same character. You know? The original Lara is a sturdy but cheeky archaeologist that gets a bit of a mean streak near the end of the saga, as she gets a bit more tired and worn down of the bullshit of everyone around her. Legend is a complete adrenaline junkie who is focused on the image of her family and making sure things are right for everyone any way she can. And Survivor is all about trying to stop, like, the evil government, and is a born and bred survivor who doesn't even care that much about the archaeological side of things. She's more about just making sure people don't do dangerous shit. Dragon and Legend of the Gallia to be remade to BH. Legend Dragoon, sorry. A lot of people want Legend Dragoon remade. And so, like, for me, it's like, I think all 3 versions of the characters are super interesting, but you can't convince me they're the same person, because they're just not. I think all of them have their own merits. Like I said, at some point I want to go through the reboot trilogy to kind of show that even though I think it's the weakest of the sagas, there's still a lot really good about it, and a lot I really love that I hope gets incorporated into the future. I don't really watch Death Battle anymore, but fair enough. I stopped watching around the time that they rewrote a showdown of a fight just because they didn't want a character to win twice, even though they realistically would have. After that point, I was like, okay, so it's not really about who would actually win. It's about like saving face at times. So I stopped caring as much. They are fun to watch though. It's just. And I get the appeal, I just don't really watch them anymore. It's like epic rap battles, I entirely got the appeal, I just don't really watch them anymore. I do kind of miss the epic rap battles era though, where like people didn't really care. And it made sense for Lara to beat Nathan Drake in Death Battle anyway, because Nathan Drake's entire shtick, and to be fair, it's a charming shtick, is that he kind of just fumbles his way to victory, whilst Lara is more of a professional. And it's a real fun shtick, because it's just like, oh, look at his little guy. Well, until the fourth game, where they kind of stopped making it so openly fumbly about how they handle everything, because, you know, different director, because, heaven forbid, Amy Hennig gets to make another game. It has to be all the Neil Druckmann show, and Naughty Dog have clearly only had fun since the Neil Druckmann show. It's not like they all really fucking hate him or anything. I think Epic Rap Battles is just super fun. I just don't watch it anymore, but I miss that era of YouTube where people would just do kind of silly things like that and no one really thought about it. There's a lot of charm to, like, classic era YouTube that I really miss. I get why things changed. The moment it became a financial avenue, people had to be a little bit more careful. And a little bit more thoughtful about what they try to do. And so some things that were just more random and sporadic and of the moment became less prevalent. They're still around, just not as prevalent. And so some of the magic was lost, but I can still miss it. Is that every chest down here? It is. Oh, 20 blinking 4 of them. Our exit's top left, yes. I'm not using my Faraga or Scourge because I'm saving them for the boss. We're gonna nuke that guy when we get to him. But yeah, I am genuinely excited for the new Tomb Raider. There's also rumors that the original Deus Ex, not Human Revolution with Jensen stuff, the original one, is getting a full-blown remake, and if that's the case, hell fucking yes. That immediately shoots straight up. It's like my most anticipated game. The original Deus Ex is phenomenal. If I got even like a passing glance of anything Final Fantasy related, I would be one of the happiest motherfuckers on the planet. This, Sonic, or Tomb Raider, if I got even like a passing glance or an acknowledgement, I would be so happy. Just because it's a franchise that means so much to my life. Or franchises that mean so much to my life. The closest I've got is Devil May Cry. I've interviewed Daniel Southworth, and that was like a highlight of my life. That was so fun. I learned so much from him as well. He's a phenomenal bloke. For those who don't know, he's Virgil. That was like when I was like 16 or 17. It was so cool. I was a very, very happy bunny after that. I was a very happy man after that. I was so like elated. I'm gonna drop a quick save because we're at the boss. Who speaks to me? Is it Lich? I think it's Lich first. Yeah, it is. Also, I've made it a mission. I want to, at some point, speak with every actor and actress involved in Death End Request 2, and I have made headway, or at least the main 3 characters of Dirk 2. I've spoken to Ryan Bartley once, who is Mai, and I've spoken to Deneen Melody a number of times, and she is a wonderful human being. I genuinely can't praise her existence enough. She's such a wonderful human being. Who is Roddy. The only of the 3 actresses I haven't met is Liliana's, and that's because she, as far as I'm aware, kind of keeps to herself a little bit. So that's why it's just how it is. But I'd love to at least just kind of like wait and be like, hi, just so I can say I've met them all. Robbie Mountain name for your next Neptunia dungeon. I am he who feeds on the power of earth. I will not be disturbed by mortal men. I am the Lich, fiend of earth. So hi, one man. Hope you're doing well. Why does he look so smug? Look at the lid. Look at that face. He's like, yeah. Oh, this remix of this boss seems great. He's a bit slow. Gumshoe, he wasn't hit that guy. Oh. Yeah, I like this remix of the boss theme. Oh, fuck. Hey, Luna, next turn, you're casting slow. We need to challenge that. I don't want this bitch getting 2 turns. Yeah, I'll do a safety. Fuck. Alright, Luna, chain of plan. Cast Temper on me. Yeah, I kind of got that impression. It's why I've like really not done anything with Athean Wars. I really can't be bothered. I'll do it eventually, just to kind of get it off my quest list. I just can't be bothered to do it yet. Oh, good crit. That's gonna... 3 damage! No, hey, come over here. You're the monk. The fuck are you doing? There we go, we win. Alright, 1 crystal down. I still call them Prima Gems from time to time, don't you worry about it. I was explaining it's like a friend, because there's a friend of mine who's interested in getting Zelda Zone Zero when it's out, but hasn't played any other Hoyoverse game. And I was like, whilst showing off Star Rail footage, I was referring it to as weapons instead of light cones. You know, I was saying, oh, equipment instead of, like, artifacts. And then I was like, yeah, and you use Prima Gems. And then literally on the screen said Stellar Jade. So I was like, I'm so sorry. I know how the monk works, Goddess. It's not a roguelike. It's got roguelike elements, but it's not a roguelike. It's changed. It's changed throughout its development. It's got a roguelike side mode, in the same vein that Star Rail has a roguelike side mode. But the main focus of it being a roguelike has been moved to the side. It was very apparent in the most recent beta that it's not the priority anymore. They've made it a more of an action game. I have got everything in here just before I go crazy. Yeah, let's get out of here. Anyway, now we have this. Our next destination is to try and get to the Crescent Lake. And also, if I bring up the pause menu... Okay, it doesn't really glow that much, but one of the 4 crystals, the second one, is now glowing. But my first priority is get back to town. But we won't know. We know it's at least expected to come out this year, and we know that unlike Star Rail, it is going to launch with a console version, because, like, you know, Sony got their hand in that pot quick this time instead of waiting, and it's like, no, there is going to be a PS5 version. They confirmed it at Game Awards. So we'll find out soon. It's just whether there's another beta before then, or if things change, or whatever in the background. I'm super excited for it, but that's just because I love the Jet Set Radio style, like art style sort of thing. It's the same reason why I so desperately want Hi-Fi Rush to leave Xbox on the console market, because that game is so up my alley. Which it might be doing, which is super exciting. Because we know from insider information that an Xbox exclusive is going to not be an Xbox exclusive soon, and the common belief is that it's going to be Hi-Fi Rush, that game's going to go to other platforms. So I don't know how I feel about so being a better choice than Westrowski. Well, it's just learning from your contemporaries, isn't it? If anything, it should be a good thing, because then it's Star Rail taking from other... No, not taking, but learning from other things to try and be the better version of themselves, which then makes Trails look, like, in return, be like, oh, okay, they're doing this, what can we do to improve it for ourselves in return? You know? It's a forward-pushing evaluation that everything then will learn from the previous and going, oh, okay, yeah, we should do this, oh, we should do that. Well, most roguelikes about that. The beauty of a good roguelike, though, like Hades is a perfect example of this, is when there's background progression. So even when you die, it's not that you've just lost all your progress. There's things that have advanced in the background through your efforts that makes the plot keep moving. So you're always incentivized to keep just trying regardless, because you're still getting new things out of it. It's why Hades is so addicting, because even if you fail, you still proceed forwards. Neptune could have been that series. Well, we don't know, because we don't know what's going on with Nep 5. Anyway, our destination... Oh, actually, before we go, we've just restored these guys' crystal. We should probably talk around town and let people know that we've done it. So, like, we owe you thanks to the crystal the normal. Because stop at my father's shop. Who's your dad? Which was ages ago. Okay, you're clearly not there, Dad. Where's your dad's shop? Okay, even the southern tip of this continent, there's a man named Sada. He's a white... Oh, no, we've done that. It's like, warriors all right. This couldn't happen. We ooty. The Earth's Medum and Veer is coming back. Is it you? Is it you I'll talk to? Earth crystal must be shining again. No. Long ago, Melbourne's a beautiful town that's for the riches of the earth. They're trying to vindicate its rocks. Oh, no, we've already done that. Is it you? There is nothing I, the great genius Dr. Une, do not know. What? You've never heard of me? Inconceivable. That's it? That's what you gotta fucking... Fuck this guy. Alright, let's poke around. The reason why we're asking around is because there's a guy in here. Not you. There's a guy here that I think gives me a canoe. Gives me Arlen Saga. Oh, I can hear it. I hear what you mean. Light, aren't you? Grace. Nope. I can't remember which person it is. There's a lot of people. And this woman's not helping. Stop by my father's shop. Okay, do you want to point me in the direction? Or... like... I'm just a farmer. Live your life, dude. Long ago, a prosperous civilization flight to the Northland is now fallen into ruin. Oh, we're going there way later. I think he's talking about the Mirage Tower. No, I know I'm supposed to be here, goddess. I'm not lost. And if I'm super unsure, there's a convenient dancer in the center of the fucking map that I can go to. I'm gonna drive over the Crescent Lake anyway. Actually, the only shop I haven't checked yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can go over the Crescent Lake. Fuck it. I guess not. The spiders want to say hi first. God, I'm not arachnophobic. I legit had a nightmare about spiders last night, and I think it's just because of how many tarantulas I fought in this game yesterday. What you're doing? Well, we've restored the first crystal, but to get to the second one, we need to go through tight lakes. Our ship is too big to go through it, so we need to get a canoe. I'm trying to remember if you get the canoe here or at the Crescent Lake, so I'm about to head over to the Crescent Lake to check it. The Crescent Lake on the map, in the bottom right corner, there's like the area, you see that there's literally a lake shaped like a crescent moon? That's where I'm going to be heading over to. Because once we get over there and get our canoe, we can go to Mount Gulg or Mount Gulag, and then through Mount Gulg, we can get to the Cavern of Ice to restore the second crystal. And in the Cavern of Ice, we can pick up the Leatherstone, which if we then take back to the dwarfs, they can fit into our ship to make it an airship. So then we can go do the other half of the game. And then from there, I'm going to beeline for the Citadel Trials, because the Citadel Trials is like the only optional dungeon in the game. If you beat it, you get the Rat's Tail. You take the Rat's Tail to a dragon in a cave. He permanently upgrades all your classes. Like the warrior becomes like a legendary warrior. The mage becomes a wizard. The monk becomes a black belt. Shit like that. Like you get like literal level ups to all your classes, which makes them far better. And it gives them new equipment. So, like, the warrior can't equip, like, almighty greatswords. They'll be able to after the upgrade. And also, warriors get the ability to learn basic white magic, I believe. I think it's this game and not FF3 where that works. I have a tail for you, Robu. Uh-oh. So like here, we can't go up here because the water's too low and thin. It would destroy our ship, so it won't let us on. So I need to find a dock and then head over to the Crescent Lake. They're in Europe. Oh no! So they're on the European server. Damn. And I think that's the problem. A lot of people aren't even aware that like there's different servers, because it is still like, you know, an MMO in design in a lot of ways. So it's like that. Some people go, oh, I joined my Final Fantasy 14 server, and I'm like, your server in the US? Yeah, I'll join it and then run it at like the worst delay I've ever seen. Alright. Yeah, I think we just follow around. Oh yeah, you can absolutely beat the game without the upgrade, which is why it's an optional dungeon, but where's the fun in that? Like, take the fucking upgrade. Plus there's a trophy for doing it, and I want the platinum, so... big bummer. I mean, they can't join my server. Love him, GS4. It is Crescent Lake, and there's the town in the middle of the Crescent Lake. I think that's where we get the canoe. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the fucking... These freaks from Outlier Totally. Get them out of my sight. I don't want to see them again. They're just like awakened by fight or flight reflex seeing these fucking things again. I'm like genuinely good with spiders. Like I said, I had a weird nightmare about one last night where it was like a big white one bit me. I didn't turn into Spider-Man, unfortunately. It wasn't that kind of dream. I said it was a nightmare. It was more like it poisoned me and hurt me badly. But like millipedes and centipedes, like, no, get that shit out of here. Same just one booked. It might happen eventually. Level 6, fuck. Exit, also get you out of dungeons. Raise the whole party's defense. Yeah, we do want that. Of course you can't learn that. I am going to take Stoner because gold needles are hella expensive. I want Exit, but we need to upgrade the class to get it. So I will leave that for now. Grenadium. Oh. Meanwhile... Oh, fucking Quake. Give me Fandaga. Please, yes, I say please tell me you can learn fucking Quake. That would be beautiful. Give me Quake. And give me Death. Energy, then he's having a spider over here. So I have just straight up missed the shop for level 4. Oh well. I know we'll bump into it eventually because when we go up to the northern hemisphere, there's a lot of shops there, so one of them will be level 4. As for level 7 and 8, I can't remember if it's level 7 and 8 or just level 8, but one of them is a secret shop, but I think that secret shop is... in Lufanea. I think it's in Lufanea. It's not until way later. It's either Lufanea or Gaia, but I don't think it's Gaia. I'm trying to see if I haven't changed this car on my path. Fair enough. But Lufanea is a secret shop, and it's a really cute secret shop, and it's like, hey, you have to go into the woods basically next to it. Alright, what weapons? Oh, Mistral Sword. Oh, Mistral Axe. And they're not too pricey. What if I've got Great Axe. What's the damage on it? 22, and that's 25. Oh, I'll hold off. Sure. It's always for my knight. It's like, let the rest of my party equip shit, please. Do you still do usuals? Yeah, you do. Okay. And that's the inn. How much is for the inn? Just so I know in advance. It's 200 per guild. The fucking... No. Anyway, we need to go talk around town. Say hi to the church. Because someone here will give us a canoe. My husband is always travelling, and the little time he is home, he sleeps all day. I think he needs to get his priorities straight. I'm not getting in the middle of your domestic, guys. Oh, is this the husband? I found him. Can I wake him up? Let me see if I can poke him. Oi. 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 They just like beat the shit out of him. Anyway, we need to come over here. We need to talk to the circle of wizards. I don't know why there's a circle of wizards, but there is. 12 sages are we, guided to this land by the stars and prophecy. 4 great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them is now lost. The 4 fiends of chaos block the power of the crystals, claiming it as their own. Fire, earth, water, and wind. There are 4 forces that compose our world. The source of these 4 forces are the altars scattered throughout the world. Defeat the fiends that have taken root there and lift up the crystal you carry to the altar. As imagine you've a tiny twig pointing on, hey, do stuff. Guess it should regain its brilliance. The 4 fiends plot to rule the world both past and present. Oh, they're hinting at a plot twist later on, because yes, Final Fantasy 1 does have a plot twist. The Fiend of Wind appeared 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the Fiend. Together they laid waste to civilization in the north. Fiend of Earth rots the land, what he's dealt with. There's a Fiend of Fire passes, all is engulfed in flame. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here, all will be revealed. Warrior of Light of the 4 crystals to us. Warrior of Light, you can do this. The volcano Mount Gulag rises to the west of this town. The Fiend of Fire long slept within its passage, but she who has awoken 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed in flame. Well done, Warriors of Light. You defeat the Fiend of Earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who was not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe, which we need, and go face the Fiend in Mount Gog. You got a fucking canoe. I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light, guided by destiny, about which to enter future resolves. Yeah, let's head off. I think the gang's in good spirits. I don't think I need to stay at the inn. I do kind of wish I had Blizzaga. Gonna be real, I kind of wish I had Blizzaga. Because, we are going after the Fire Crystal next, so, you know, the cool it down a notch spell would be nice. Anyway, this is how the canoe works. Is literally, if it's not the open ocean, you will go onto your canoe when you step onto it. Ow, that fish do 163 damage? Oh, it's the alligator. Oh, the crocodile. I mean, it makes sense. If I got bit by a crocodile, I'd also probably take half of my life in damage. Whoops. Wrong button. But what we're aiming for of that, you can see like of like our area, or like you can see like the black line. That's all the lakes we're going to go through. The circle that kind of looks like a weird mismatched eye, that's Golg. That's Mount Golg. But just above it is the Cavern of Ice, where we ultimately need to go, but we need to do Golg first. So I am going to have my map on big, because I'm going to, try and get there. So... Yeah, I will every now and then, because it's funny. Because when I was a kid, I genuinely just read it wrong, because, you know, I was an idiot kid, and legit unironically called it, like, Gulag all the time. And it was only when, like, I can't remember, I think it was my stepdad, like, many years later, he went, bro, have you ever actually, like, read what it says, or have you just kind of stuck with Mount Gulag after you first played it? And I went, what do you mean? And I read it and went, oh, it says Golg. No, there's no sub in this game. There's only 3 vehicles. You're thinking of Final Fantasy 3 where there's a submarine, or 7. Okay, 64. Hey, you're close. It's the ship, the canoe, and then we convert the ship into an airship later on. At 3 though, then you're probably thinking of 7. I mean, a lot of Final Fantasies have submarine or deep sea exploration. But 3 and 7 are like the big ones. So I mean, 6 you go into the Serpent Trench in the first half of the game. Anyway, we're at Mount... Is it a yellow submarine? Oh, I can't remember. It'd be a good joke if it was, but I can't remember. Anyway. Mount Golg. I'm gonna really, really wish I had group-wide blizzards soon. I'm gonna really wish I had Bizarro. Welcome to hell! Yeah. Golg's not too bad. It's a little intimidating at first, but it's really not too bad. Oh, I am getting low on antidotes, however. The way it works is that you can step onto this lava, and you take tap damage when you step on it. The tap damage is 1 HP per step. Oh, there's also 37 chests in here, apparently. Holy shit. So it's really not the end of the world. You do a really great impression of him. Oh, it's just my like go-to like snot-nosed baddie voice. See, this is why I wish we had Blizzard, because Pyro, the Pyrolisk. Like wasn't a thing in this game. Yeah, even if it was, I say it doesn't make a difference because it's 1 HP per step. It's not like FF3 where it takes like 5% per step, and you're like, what the fuck? Oh, gee, do you think there's a reason why there's like 30 fucking chests in here? I can see like all of them in that one room. Anyway, all up here is where most of the chests are. It's this gargantuan goddamn maze. Let's go. Oh, it's Pidgeot. Yeah, the next classic Final Fantasy I do will be FF3, because I genuinely love 3. The only gripe I have with 3 is genuinely Crystal Tower, but even then I really don't think Crystal Tower is as bad as people make it out to be. When you know it's coming, it's really manageable. It's just if you don't know it's coming, it destroys you. And it's because it's like an hour-long dungeon with no checkpoints, and it's got a really huge difficulty spike at the end. So if you just die at the last hurdle, it's like, well, shit, it's over. And then you just wasted an hour, and it's like you have to then preemptively grind just to try it again. And you don't even know if you've grinded enough sort of thing and all that shit, so it can be really frustrating on your first run. But if you know in advance it's coming, you can just prepare for it. I am going to abuse the map feature of the Pixel Remaster to kind of plot my course through this maze. Squishy. Plushy. Is there not already like pom-pom merch? I would have thought there would have been. Hey, money. But I say this is Hoyoverse. They kind of are all over the place. I know there's official merch for Herta based on that fucking meme. That one. Because you put on the lines in the game. Oh, you mean like those like toys when you was a kid? Was like you squeeze it and it says a line. Like the Kafka one though. Yeah, you can like all of them. Oh, Uta's set to auto. Yep, she's just gonna flip off me. Oh. speaking of Uta, does anyone know what today is? Today is Uta, the character in Blue Reflections, birthday. And I was like, hey. And to celebrate it on the mobile game, she's getting like extra costumes. I'm trying to be a little wary on spell use, just because Mount Gold, I think, does lead straight into Cavern of Ice, so we actually have kind of a big stretch. We have Ethers, so we can kind of, like, you know, do that if we need to. But still, I don't want to lean on them. I mean, that said, I did grind money and buy 99 of them, so if worse comes to it, it's not the end of the world. But still. Oh, well, I'm still poisoned. Is it more fire elementals? Yep. Good crit. Oh, great sword. Better accuracy, but 1 point less damage. Yeah, take it. Fuck it. Okay, next. Go back through the zigzag. Go up, hang around. Okay. Oh, we can just get fire elementals normal encounters, not just monster in a box, huh? I mean, Final Fantasy 3 does have other problems. It's just the Crystal Towers one people talk about that I'm sure I'll end up talking about when I eventually cover it. The other one that I can think of immediately, and it's mostly just because it's the first game to really do like changing classes on the fly. That there's a couple sections where they basically require you to use certain classes, and it kind of, at least in retrospect, goes against the idea of the game of build your own classes. When there's a boss that can only be hurt by the Dragoon or something later on, it's like, what the fuck? I guess I'll just bring a Dragoon. But that is more. It came across more as just growing pains to me. It's like, well, they're figuring it out. It really is going to be every single chest is going to have monsters, isn't it? Well, at least we're going to get a shit ton of experience, if nothing else. We're killing these things quicker, so it's clearly working. Oh, it heard me. It's like, alright, he's bitching too much. He's bitching too much. Next we go straight down and go into that mess of chests down there. Oh, there's an enemy guarding it. That makes sense. They wouldn't give you that many treasures for free. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I didn't do much damage. Okay, it might start to do damage if all of them cast it, though. Just to be safe. Let's try Scourge for funsies. For funsies. Yeah, I know all this, goddess. In fact, we've literally had this exact same conversation during the FF6 playthrough where I also told you I already know all this. Yeah, it is a bit grindy in 5, but it's also a really fun system, even with the grind, once you figure it out and, like, start messing with it. Hey, can I have these? No! Oh, fuck yes, fine, you can have it. You can have it. Thanks. How many of these do you think are going to be monster in the boxes? Oh, there's one. Fucking 2 damage. Oof. Oof. Oh, you are the white mage. You're not. You're here to heal. Fucking antidote. 2. Two, yeah. Money. 3. All of them are worms. Oh god, you need to like clear out your infestation. Oh, good crit. Money. 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 Oh no, mithril shit. That only we can equip right now. Ugh. But hey, yeah, that's why I didn't buy the mithril axe, because I had a feeling we'd get one soon. Alright, what's our chest looking now? 18 of 37. Oh boy. And there's just a double check. No others. If you go through the leftmost door, you just get told to get fucked. Look at that leftmost path. It's just one giant circle with nothing in it. Oh yeah, fuck you too, game. Yeah, when the classes get upgraded, a lot of like the mithril equipment, it's why I won't sell it. A lot of the mithril equipment will be able to equip to other classes. Well, not all of it, but a good chunk of it. Oh boy. I mean, I don't see a chest over here. I'm just going to double check so I'm not going insane. There's no secret walls in this game because secret walls don't exist in Final Fantasy until 3. So if you can't see it on the map, there's nothing there. Like, literally, they don't start hiding fake walls and secret walls until 3. And even when 3 does it, because it's the first time they did it, and they're kind of simple. Like, they're not that extravagant or, like, have entire dungeons built around it like 4 and 5 and 6 does. It's more just like, hey, here's something that seemingly ends in what should be a door, but isn't. Ooh, well, I guess you'll have to turn back. Or don't look to see if there's a secret wall. Ooh. Like, it's super fucking obvious half the time. I say that, when I get the 3, I'll end up missing one and you can all laugh at me, but still. Okay, there are rooms over there. Ow, 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 ow. It's like, oh, hot, 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 hot. Yeah, well, After Years was also made 15 years after the fact. So, you know, there was a very different amount of experience in going into it. And that's ignoring the fact the game was originally released episodically. So they had time to take it one piece at a time, literally, as it developed. It's really mean how big some of these floors are to have no chests. It's like, they really want you, if you know the map, to go left, run through all of this, all the way round and down, go all the way through it, just to realize you wasted your time. It's like, these bitches. Oh, we've got a good chunk of them. I'd love to cover 4 after years. Even though I don't love it anywhere near as much as OG 4, I still think it's interesting. And I like the twist at the end, and I really like the final boss. Oh, whoops. So now once I'm in a room, I can use it as an opportunity to 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 chests in this area alone, huh? Alright. Got needle, nice. You monsters as well, of course you are. Oh, it's a fire lizard. It's dead. And for this we get, oh, money, nice. How are we doing on money? Oh, we're over 100k. When we get to Gaia, even after we do our shopping, or during our shopping, I need to pay attention to my guild count, because we're going to need 40k for a quest. But we should be okay. I mean, if we're going to keep looting these places, we should be okay. If they're going to keep on giving me a shit ton of money, we should be fine. Oh, Red Durgan. Ow. Oh shit, ow. Holy shit, ow. Oh god. That was a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Luna might be dead. Luna's like, why do you hurt me, father? Hmm. $7K? Hell yes! I'm starting to not feel like a poor bitch anymore. I say that until we have to go buy the level 8 spells and they're like 200k a pop. And there's 6 of them to buy. Flame Shield. Yeah, you need that if you're going to start making like horrible takes on Twitter. Ice Brand. Hell yes. Also, even if it didn't auto-equip, I'd probably put it on anyway because, you know, ice damage on my weapon is kind of nice. There, just give them some MP. That's how many potions am I doing? I'm on 41 high potions. We started the stream with 99 of these fucking things. Okay, stick to the upper path until we clear it out. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, hell yeah, gang. Coming together as a collective. Oh, hi. Is this your room? Yes, it is. Please leave. No. Oh, how do you even talk, you're a worm? Yeah, I'm wormist now, apparently. I swear to God, if there was monsters in the boxes as well after fighting the worm at the door, I would have been a little like, what the fuck? Oh, the worms heard me insult their brethren. Cottage, awesome. Potion? The what? The fuck? What? Don't spit in my face like that. What do you mean? Oh, excuse me. Alright, we're going to be just allowed in. Monster in a box? Yep. Oh, the lizard. Goodbye, comrade. And for the trouble, more money. More monsters. Monsters. Guess after this, there'll be one less to worry about. I need to get back to Resident Evil. We still need to do 7 Village in the 4 remake. Staff! Oh boy. Is it just... Yeah, it's terrible. Okay. I was like, is it just a staff, literally? Alright, 4 chests. There's 2 doors down... Oh, there's doors down in each end. Okay. There's doors in every corner. Alright, just pick one. Alrighty, let's have a look. Nothing in this room, nothing in that room. A chest in that one. 2 chests in that one. 3 chests. Gee, I wonder where the crystal is. And last chest in that one. Okay, so we'll go straight left, come back on ourselves, and then go down this right wall. And then I'll burn some ethers and we'll go do the crystal. Oh god, not you again. No! Okay, so... Straight out. So straight left. Oh, are you defending this? Well, I mean, the fire guy, I guess, is defending it, really. Oh, it's just a lizard. You know Blaze too? Oh, okay, your Blaze is nowhere near as threatening as the dragons. It's a peasant's Blaze in comparison. Cool. Oh, and there's monsters in the box. Oh, fuck! The guy with the better Blaze. Oh, I just realised it's the wrong way round. We're getting the flame equipment that makes you more resistant to ice. Because, you know, it melts the ice attacks. We're getting the wrong way around. We're not getting the ice armor. I mean, there's an area next to here called the Cavern of Ice. And I'm willing to bet when we go there, because we need to go there for the Leatherstone, I'm willing to bet when we go there, we'll find all the ice stuff that would have made this dungeon really easy. So powerful though, yeah. Like, they cast Blink to boost their evasion, and it's yet to work for them. Right, from the Valkyrie Profile game series. I think that's probably a long way off. Maybe one. It's insulting me again with potions. In terms of franchises I want to try out, the next big franchise I want to try out is Trails. But there's a lot of other things I want to play before I maybe even get to that yet. And I mean properly, because I did play Trails last year, but like, you know, as in like, actually sit down and go through them. Not all of them all at once, because there's a lot of games, but you know, at least do Zero and maybe Azure. Got one back fucked up. I also want to try out the Yeast games, which I know is the same developers. And that's ignoring the fact that I said there's a lot of other games that are just straight up coming out this year. Some sooner, some later, that I just want to play. Like this year, it's not going to be as crazy of releases, at least not yet, for me, as last year was. But there is a lot. There is a lot that I'm like, oh, I kind of want to play that. Oh, I kind of want to play that. Oh, I kind of want to play that, you know? Anyway, everything I've seen on the Yeast series, or yeah, YS, does genuinely look pretty appealing. Some of the early ones do look dungeon crawl heavy, but that doesn't bother me. You know, look at the game we're playing. Do you think dungeon crawlers bother me? Heck, one of my favorite games of 2022 was Soul Hackers 2, and that game is hella fucking dungeon crawly. 90% of the game is just running down fucking hallways. I still need to go back and platinum that game. I just have to do NG+. I just haven't been bothered to go through the game again yet. Moments. Oh, I'm not that fussed. Is that everything? That is all 37 chests. Like, as I always say, my two rules on fan service: as long as it makes sense to do it at that point in the plot and doesn't compromise the character, do what you want. If it compromises the character, as in it doesn't feel like something they would do or goes against who they are, then I'm not for it. And if it doesn't make any sense whatsoever to do it in the story, it doesn't have to be like the whole story revolves around it, but just something that makes it a bit more make sense. Like, it could be something as simple as they pass by a seaside town and say, hey, do you want to hang out at the beach for a bit? That's enough making it make sense, you know? Because who wouldn't, you know? It can be justified in that sense to just be like, oh yeah, we're on the beach, might as well like dress for the occasion. But unfortunately, a large number of them, I mean, they have got better as a whole. They've got more tasteful, I think it's probably the right word to use. But there was a huge chunk, especially like during the mid-2000s and like early 2010s, where like every time there's like fan servicey moments, I kind of rolled my eyes because it was just like, hey, do you want to see these characters not be themselves for 5 minutes because sex? And I was like, no. Well, here they are. Great. Anyway. Fire Fiend, let's go. So you are the ones who defeated the Fiend of Earth and roused Maralith from her slumber. Goddess, I know to save. You don't need to fucking tell me. You're doing that backseating shit that there's a strict rule against again. The power of the burning flame is mine and mine alone. Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire. Hellfire! Alright, here, Maralith. Gee, I'm gonna use Null Blaze, if you can believe it. I'll use Thundaga. I say that Maralith is a bit more on the physical side than magic side, if I recall, but it's still just good practice to get that in place. And I'll use Protector as well, so we got physical protection. Yeah, let's try Quake, fuck it. I don't think Quake will work too well, but we can try it. There's that Fire, but we got Null Blaze, so it'll do less. Fuck. Well, I had to try. Alright, back from Doggo we go. So Maralith isn't too bad if I remember rightly. It's just that she, as you'll see by the damage we're not doing to her, is a little on the bulkier side in defense. And because we don't have Blizzaga, because we don't have the level 7 shocks, I think that's where Blizzaga is, we can't completely eviscerate her with that. Ouch, that hurt though. We have got Protect on, believe it or not. That shouldn't. Imagine if we didn't have the Protect spell, that probably would have killed Uta. Lucilaria. I like this remix as well. Ow! I'm not sure how I feel about the music straight up quietening down and stopping, and then starting again. Not like that, but I'll take what I can get. You know, I'll just repeat that turn. We've got a good rhythm though, I think we'll be fine. And now we'll just have her healer. We've got another 4 uses. I think this boss will be dead in the next 4 turns. I'll just drop the Thundara. I think Fire would be an unwise choice, so I'm not using it. This one I'm not using Furaga. But I don't think this boss has too much left anyway. You know, I could actually... I'm going to try it for funsies. I'm going to drop another healer just in case. I'm going to try it for funsies. I'm going to drop Furaga, just see what it does. Because I don't think it's going to hurt it that much. You watch it, like, kill it. Fuck me! Oh, I'm... Anyway, 2 crystals down. Like I said, once you get the first crystal sorted, the second one you do super down quick. And it takes a while to get to the third one, but then after the third one, the fourth one's kind of quick. Trophy unlocked, rekindled flame. Anyway, I am going to head back to town first to stock up on items, but we're not done in this mess of lakes. We need to hop back on our ship and go slightly north to the next dock, and then follow it around to the Cavern of Ice. We need to pick up the Leatherstone. And then once we pick up the Leatherstone, we got a bit of fucking backtracking to do, because we've got to go all the way back to the Dwarf's Cave to give the Leatherstone in so we can upgrade our ship. I can never seem to progress beyond Yangxing in the Forbidden Area. Is this still Raytheon? Or is this, like, other stuff? Oh, by the way, I got a trophy from that last enemy we fought from getting 50%, encountering 50% of all the enemies. Forgotten Hall. Oh, you're on your own on that one. I haven't really touched Forgotten Hall that much. Like just that, like, dull insult the injury. Yangxing is not only the one character you really don't want to get when you're rolling for him, but he's also the most obnoxious fucking boss to fight when you're against him. It's like, thanks! Just fuck me over both ways, why don't you? Stars or whatever. Oh, fair enough. I need to buy more antidotes. Thanks, shopkeep. Hey, is this guy woke up? Like, hey, I just saved your nation. Oh, he has woke up. I've been after the Leatherstone for 10 years. The cave to the north looks promising, but I can't go. I never hear the end of it from my wife. Hey, look, there's your hint on where to go next. You know the thing I was talking about? Always driving these suits all day, VK's priority straight. Yeah, spend time with your wife. Yes, I'll burn 200 gil, even though I can get an in for 30 gil in Cornelia. Mumble, grumble, mumble, grumble. The economy's in shambles. Oh man, if there's ever an enemy I don't really want to fight right now, get me out of here. Thank you. Just sounds pretty scary. Hey, look, the lady's just tired of her husband always going off to new adventures and not spending any time at home. I get it. Oh, hey, Buccaneers. If you want to do things out of order, you can come and get the Leatherstone before you do the Cavern of Fire, but it's kind of like one of those, why would you do that? Like, why would you skip the Cavern of Fire when you've got to do all 4 crystals eventually anyway? Just do it while it's there. God, fuck. That crocodile definitely just bite the shit out of you, doesn't it? I think you go right and up and around, because if you go left, it's a dead end. Yep. Then you stick to the lower path? Yeah, that's a dead end. Okay, I was just say, and then you go this way. Yeah, and there it is. Yeah, you run away. Here we are. Alright, Cavern of Ice. I mean, listen to the cozy music again. 15 more chests in here, huh? Oof. Stairs down, that's a dead end, there's a room there. Okay. And the thing is, our knight, who, you know, already does clearly doesn't have enough defense as is, all this equipment we've got, this flame mail and whatnot, it guards against ice. So we're actually, like, super good right now. If they start using blizzard and shit on me, I will be fine. Uh-oh. Hey, it's another dragon. Never mind. Get fucked. You're not him. You're not the red dragon. I'm pretty sure down here's just a dead end. Yeah, it is. I mean, I think this place will actually be easier anyway, just because you could have come here as soon as you got the canoe. And they don't know which dungeon you'll go to first. The Hell Volcano or some stray cave. Is there really no other, like, anything in this? Okay. Just one giant stretch to run across. That's like the in-between floor of like a 3rd gen Pokemon dungeon. It's like, they don't really know where to put it with you, so here's just a floor that's just another staircase. Gen 3 did that all the goddamn time with his caves. The way it works is that fire armor and ice armor are opposites. The fire armor melts the ice attacks coming its way, so you take less damage from ice attacks. And ice armor freezes the fire attacks coming its way, so you take less. It's not fire resists fire, it's fire resists ice, and ice resists fire when it's armory. So having fire equipment, I mean, the ice sword, it's an ice blade, so that one it is what it says on the tin is what it does. The ice sword does ice damage. But the fire armor, literally at the bottom, a shield imbued with the power of fire, so it guards against ice. Mail infused with the power of fire, so it guards against ice. They work in opposites. Also, there's our Leatherstone. Oh, fuck. Hey. Oh, I can't remember which hole leads to where. We might be here a while trying to get all the loot. Oh, there's a chest right down the bottom. Ow, 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 ow. I'll just do this. Oh yeah, it's spiked floor. Not the same as the lava, but it is still a floor hazard. For some reason, wearing shoes is not enough to protect your feet. Oh. Hey, it's the guy who insulted us. He said we're not him. Eat this. Ah. No, they still ain't him. Oh, ice armor. And see, now we're getting the opposite. So if you come here first, you can get the ice armor, infused power ice, guard against fire. So you can help with Mount Garg. Piercing spikes, yeah. Yeah, Clara's got indestructible feet. Considering, like, the mechanical background she walks on, and, like, the industrial plane she walks across and she's barefooted, and the in-law explanation for why she's barefooted is that she tried to wear shoes once, but because she was so used to not wearing them, she struggled to have any balance walking in them, so she eventually just stopped wearing them. Like, they actually made an in-law explanation for why she doesn't wear shoes. Is that she didn't wear shoes for most of her life, so because of that she got used to never wearing them, or was used to not wearing them. So the one time she did wear shoes, they were too heavy and threw her balance off. Oh, did you not know that one, man? Money. Jesus, 10k in a box, basically? Damn. All the spectres have realised I'm robbing them. There's 6 chests and there's 6 spectres. I think this is all of their belongings and they're ganging up on me to try and stop me from getting away with all their shit. This is an anime way of explaining things. And the thing is, they didn't even need to explain it. If they didn't explain it, everyone would have just assumed, oh, it's because of the background, like the machines don't get it. So it's just something she grew up with. But no, they went, no. They tried, it just didn't work. Why are there 7 wolves in this box? Questions science can't answer. Why are there 7 fucking wolves in a box? It's like Final Fantasy V. Why is the king of all dragons in a box? What the fuck? I love the jank dumb bot. 12k, damn! Hey, I don't think, but I'm not concerned about our financial status anymore. Make sure I'm not going crazy. Yeah, let's go back up. Da, 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 da. Huh, okay. Damn, the ether, you can't hold anymore. It's almost like I brought 99 of them. Uh-oh. Don't turn me to stone. Don't turn her to stone. Just don't, mummy. Don't do anything. Just stay there. $10k, Jesus Christ. Hey, found the cave to get rich in. Money, sleeping bag, ice shield. What are we doing on items? We're missing 2, which are the 2 next to the leather stone. Which is right here! Nice. Except, oh god. Oh, alright, great boss, guys. great boss fight, guys. We do need to, like, circle back around to get those 2 treasure chests, though, for 100%. Because look at the positioning of the cracks. We need to be on the outer rim. I didn't notice. We can't get these chests right this second. Oh, hi again. Hold... Okay. Hey, nuke 'em. Yeah, I know what it means. My point was that I have to go round. Oh, great, ambush, nice. I'll probably, just for the sake of getting up the dungeon, I'll fight legit, but to go back and get the extra 2 chests, I'll turn off encounters so we can just run in, get them, and get out. But it's just for the sake of doing it legitimately on the way out first. If that makes sense. And heck, it's more experience, so what am I complaining about? Even if some of these enemies have been around for a while, so they're starting to not be the best experience givers. Here we go. Now, just to go back and get those chests quick. Hang on. Look at my guy go. Yep, through the Pokemon floor. You dark wizards! great thread, dark wizards. Oh boy, cloves! Yes! Fuck! I misstepped. I pressed down too late. Hang on. This is why I have encounters turned off. I mean, you have to fight the physical enemies in front of you, but this is why I have encounters turned off, so I can just run around. It means we've got to do one more trip, but what's 5 more minutes? Can't wait for it to be, like, more cloves. Oh. the only thing I struggle with is diagonal movements exist in the Pixel remasters. And sometimes it like picks up inputs I didn't want it to pick up because of it. Instead of going straight down, it goes, oh yeah, you still had to go that sort of direction, didn't you? And I'm like, no. And then I just walk into a trap. Oh, hell yeah, the fire sword. That is weaker than the ice sword. Yeah, they expected you to do this place first. Whoopsie doodles. Oh, exits aren't a thing in this game. It's like, oh, I'll just use an exit to get out. That's not a thing. On PS4. Yeah, that's because it's on the PS1 emulator, so you're rewinding an emulation. That's why you can do it. You can't do it on full remasters, and the same with Legend Dragoon had a full remaster instead of an emulation. You wouldn't be able to rewind. It's because it's not an authentic version of it. It'd still be a cool feature, and games that like include it one way or another, like just kind of go with the source, but it's still not an option. Anyway, with our new magic rock, we're going to go back and talk to the dude about the Leatherstone anyway, back in the Crescent Lake, just to kind of like speak to him, and then I think he will be the one that tells us, hey, the dwarves might want that, and then we start the very long trek back to the dwarves. Hi, fish. Were you just like looking after the ship while I was gone? And of course you get an ambush, so we got to watch all 9 of them do me for 1 damage. There we go. Oh, we still got some extras, apparently. Hey. Crescent Lake person. Like, just over across the lake, like, hey! I got your fucking rock! And I can rest at the... Actually, I won't rest at the inn here. If we're going back to around Cornelia's area anyway, we'll rest at that one. I've been after Leatherstone for tens of years. It's not a promise. Never hitting my wife. Oh, he doesn't give a shit, huh? I thought you might say something about it. Oh well, we're back to the dwarves. And then we only need to do one more revisit to the dwarves when we get adamantite later on. Actually, I don't know why I'm going back around the bottom edge of the map when I can just screen wrap. I'm going to go right. I'm going to just screen wrap. Hang on. I genuinely think it will be quicker. Xing Shei's ultimate. Oh, the little Miss Gambler. You know, if you get lucky on her gamble ring, she has the highest damage dealing of any 4-star character. Obviously, you have to get lucky with the gamble system and whatnot, but if you do get lucky, she can do great damage. Obviously helped if you like boost her abilities and whatnot, and get like the right relic set on her and equipment. Please. It's like, please, Fishman. We can talk about this later. You're not even dropping any worthwhile experience. Fuck it, I'm turning encounters off. Hey, you. Looking for some Leverstone. Supposed to be an amazing material that makes things float in the air. I've got your fucking Leverstone. Oi! Oi! Just like punching the shit out of Oi! I've got your fucking Leverstone. Is it you? No, you're after adamantite. You little bouncy man. I've got Leverstone. Hey! Pay attention to me! Is there any way I can get welts? No, because it's 5 stars. Alright, I have an alternate idea where I'm going. Or where I'm going to go, to be more accurate. Let me hop back on my ship. I forgot to turn encounters back off again. I know where I'm going to go instead, or at least to see if I'm on the right ballpark, I'm going to go there instead. Let me turn encounters off again. I think... Okay, yeah, it is here. Over then, You got an airship. It's as simple as that. Now, I don't remember the cheat code, so I'm going to look it up. Oh, you can't... Even though we start on sand, you can't actually land on sand. Because there is a fun cheat code, so give me 1 second to quickly look it up. It's not like an actual cheat sheet, it's just a silly Easter egg. Oh, is it literally just... I don't think this is going to work. Because I'm reading the NES instructions to make it work, and I don't think it will work that way. No, I'm starting to think it's not going to work. Alright, let me see if I can find... Hang on. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. The game says it's just hold X and mash circle, so I'm gonna do it. It says you get the hint from the captain, so I might go up to the... Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go up to the captain and ask him, and see if he gives you the thing. But this fit, yeah, it does. But the idea is that there's a puzzle mini-game you can unlock, but only when you're in the airship. So that's Cornelia. We need to go back over here. Had myself a change of heart, plan to buckle down the hardest worker in town. You believe me, don't you? Later then, god damn it. It says talk to him and he gives you the deeds for it, so it's probably just later on. Regardless, we're looking for the Citadel Trials. Which is west of Mirage, I think. Well, I'm just going to go to Mirage and then go left and hope I'm in the right area. Right, there's Mirage, so I think it's like leftish, like it's over here somewhere. There it is. You can't land on marshland, you can't land on forest. So you have to land... Jesus Christ. Oh, you have to do a trek and a fucking half just to get over there, huh? God damn it. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. See, land... Hang on. Is there anywhere else I can land? I can land there instead. Oh, I can land here. This is pretty where you expected to start. Save as well. Let's go to the Citadel Trials. It'll be a trek and a half, but we'll get over there. Oh, these guys look scary. But the next actual area we're going to is Gaia, but this detour we're taking is because I want to upgrade the classes. With clearing the Citadel Trial, the reward, it isn't all the big fancy pants like equipment and shit you can get. No, no, no. There's a little item called the Rat's Tail that we need to get. Oh, just straight up worms. Oh, shit. And yes, I'm British, so I pronounce it worm and not wyam. Because the Rat's Tail is proof of courage. I took the wrong island, god damn it. I took the wrong split in the path. And so this is, I believe, the only real optional dungeon. All the other dungeons, even if they seem optional, they're kind of needed. Like the Cavern of Ice might seem optional, you get the Leatherstone in it. So it's not optional really, because you need the Leatherstone for the airship. Remoraz. Oh, what a name. It's another freak of nature, though. This way. Oh, the whole... That's Sabertooth! Ow. Oh shit, X potions. Fully restore HP. Here we are. I was hesitating then. I was like, am I going the right way? There we are. Just in case we get our ass kicked. You come bearing the crown, I see. Your fortitude cannot be questioned, indeed not. Very well, I shall grant you the right to undergo the trials. Go now, sit upon the throne. Your courage will be put to the test. If true courage dwells within you, you will find proof of it here. Where's the throne? Oh, do you mean in here? Oh, found it. I was expecting... When you think throne, you don't think tiny little room off to the side. But hey, this is everyone's favourite. It's a teleport maze. Everyone's favourite fucking dungeon that no one at all hates. Absolutely not whatsoever, I promise. It's the fucking teleport maze. I'm just gonna drop a... Whoops. Drop a quick save there. Up. No, I don't at all remember. It's like any teleport maze, I never remember the order. So we're just gonna kind of, like, feel it out. Sure about that, yeah. I don't think anyone likes teleport mazes. I've never met anyone who even remotely likes teleport mazes. They always just go, oh god, when it happens. Oh, we're at the start. I did go wrong way. It's down. Okay. Good start, then. In the PS1 version, when you beat the game, there's an extended trial that you can find, and the extended trial leads you to an extra boss. If that's what you're thinking of, Shadow. And yeah, for the please of the love of God, stop. There's only so many times I can ask you to. Before eventually I have to start enforcing it. The Pixel Remaster is based on the original, though, so it's not here. Any, meany, fucking this one. Damn it. This is going to be a trend. I'm going to guess wrong every time. Oh, Raksasha. Where's the sword? If it's a Raksasha, it should have two swords. I say, not every version of Raksasha in mythology has the two swords. It's just the first one that comes to mind. Oh, I can't get it wrong 3 times in a row. This one. Oh. This one. Damn it! Alright. The game gave me a glimmer of hope. I assume the wrong one takes you back regardless, so I am going to quick save because I'm morbidly curious, because there is treasure to find in here. So hang on. This just takes me back, doesn't it? If I go this way. No! It takes me elsewhere. Interesting. Oh, hey Medusa, don't turn us to stone. I'm glad I checked. I wish I didn't bother. Oh no. There's 4 teleporters on this path. Alright, let's go for them all. We're doing one at a time. Actually, before we get too distracted by that way, I want to go the other way. And because we've been slowed, these guys are less helpful. Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, we responded in kind, huh? Right, so yeah, I want to see what happens if I go... I guess we'll have to wait another fight. Oh god, it's more of these guys. But what happens if I go up? So I'm pretty sure I went down last time. Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. Where our friend SpongeBob waits for you and me. Underrated episode. Oh god! Alright, turning off encounters. That one kicks you out. Or is it they're both just the wrong way? Okay. That one just says yeah, you do one. That's what that one says. Oh, it's just that teleport room. Oh, okay. I was just not paying attention. The ghost stream about referencing SpongeBob. I can't help it. It's too ingrained in my childhood. I went the wrong way again. God damn it. I was so on autopilot. It's the closer path. Do you know what that made me just realize, though? I did, in fact, go the wrong way 3 times in a row. I just thought I didn't. Because it took me to another room with 2 teleporters in front of me. Alright, just to speed this up, I'm going to quick save. So if these ones go to the wrong place, I'll load. I think it's going to be the furthest teleported one at the very end, but I've still got to check them all. Never mind. Actually, you know what? I am still going to load that quick save, because there's still one more room I want to check. There is another teleporter way the fuck back here. Does this one kick you out, then? If this one's way over here? Oh, it basically does kick you out, okay. No, no, don't quick save! Load the quick save! Oh, 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 that could have been dangerous. Oh, mind flares. Oh, okay. Be more wary because they are more dangerous. I will just... I think like their weaker compadres are weak to electric, so I will just thunder nuke them. And what happened to me? Oh, hey. Yeah, you're right, game. Unicorns are nightmares. You're right, game. Don't snort at me. Oh, bang his blade. Yeah, goddess, I can see that. Healing staff. Ooh, when you use it, it heals. That might be dangerous. I'm not going to use that. Because I would end up whacking an enemy and not realizing. Can I have a... Can it be my turn now, please? Jesus Christ. Hey. Nuke him. Don't do it. Don't do it, Medusas. Hey, think of how cool it would be if you didn't just look at me and turn me to stone. Keep on thinking about how it wouldn't be cool to turn me to stone. Just keep on thinking about it. Thank you. God damn it. What we got? Oh, golems. I wonder if these are all going to be monsters in a box. Our trouble is gauntlets, cottage, money, more money. Is that our rat's tail? It is. Ooh, dragon zombie. If we had Diaga, now would be a good time to use it, or Holy, but we don't need it. My baby girl Lulu is a champion. Anyway, with our reward in hand, Bahamut's hole. I can't remember which hole is Bahamut's, but there's like a splattering of islands between here and the continent to our west. In one of them is Bahamut's hole. We need to go in there, and we can give the rat's tail and get our class upgraded. And everyone will become way fucking better. And then I need to do a bit more backtracking because there will be several shops with spells I want that we can now get. Because there's a shop on Crescent Lake and there's a shop back near the Earth Crystal, forgot what it's called, that we need to go back to. And somewhere out there over the rainbow is a level 3 shop. Is it this hole? Once long ago, there was an age where man and dragon lived together. It's not this hole. Is it this hole? Oh, hey, Manticore. Farewell, Manticore. Yeah. Oh, hey. Bahamut's like, I sense a disturbance. Someone's robbing my wares. And he's like, oh, a great warrior of light. No coincidence whatsoever. There's more loot over there. But yeah, Bahamut's like the longest running mainstay thing that's literally in FF1. Money, cottage. Dragons, Arcadian Irons have no love for senseless killing. Rare things have humans visit us. If you're a valiant warrior, you should speak to Bahamut, our king. Oh, an elixir? Hell yeah. Full restoration to magic and health. I don't think there's mega elixirs in this game. I think elixir's as good as you get. Or if there is a mega elixir, it's only in the PSP versions. There's 2 holes there. There's another hole up here. I think it's that hole on the far left, so I'll check here at least to loot it out. Never mind, I think it's this one. I'm just running like a... Jesus fucking Christ. Bahamut, you have such a big room. Long has it been since men of courage stood before me. Your bravery seems worthy of consideration. Your rat's tail you carry is a fitting token of courage and strength. So be it, I shall honour you with titles befitting your valour. We're all about to get upgraded. And now everyone looks different and like super hench. They can't equip different equipment yet. Look at them. Look at these brick shithouses they all look like now. But yeah, now all our stats are increased, there's new equipment we can have on everyone, and the mages can learn higher level spells. Still going to check the other holes for loot, because there's still 3 treasure chests we're missing. It's not in this hole. God, he doesn't need to sleep. Oh, you take care then, bud. Thanks for popping in. Is that everything now? Yes, okay. Okay, no worries. Anyway, our next destination, now we've got our upgrade, is to Gaia. Which I believe is super tucked away near Mirage. Yeah, I've got what I needed, so I was just clearing out the rest of the chests. The only reason I'm doing all the chest clear up, like, 'cause I know some chests really don't matter, is because of the trophies 100% chests. So it's just try and clean up as I go. Anyway, Gaia's here. To do some trophy intros. Thankfully, Final Fantasy 1 has no dungeons that become unavailable after you're done with them, because the game's basically just too basic for it, the people hunt. So there's no missable trophies, but it's just kind of keeping on top of it as I go. Thankfully, this game has this amazing thing called the game keeps fucking track, so you can just bring up the menu. It's like, hey, I'm missing a bunch of chests in Chaos Shrine because you have to like do everything else to unlock it. But everything else I've kept on top of. Anyway, up here is where the secret... Well, it's not the secret, but one of the secret shops are... You can get Holy, damages all enemies of Holy Light. Reduces damage from all spells by half. And Dispel negates one enemy's magical defenses. So, yeah, I'll take all three. Meanwhile, we have Stop, Warp, Kill. The only one I'll buy for now is Stop, because we need Gil for later. Warp is X Zone from later on, and Kill just tries to IK an enemy, but has a higher chance. God, that was expensive as shit. Hitting the Protect Ring. Guards against IKs, but 16k a pop. Ugh. Nah, I need to save some money. Anything else of real worth in here? Oh, the general item shop is up there. Church is right up the top. Let's check the general item shop and then we'll circle around. Oh, just the same old. Okay, never mind. So it's only Lufarian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. What's a pirate doing here? I caught the fairy, so I figure she's mine to do if I please. What's the big deal? So I sold it to the caravan, so what? He says so openly next to, like, the church. Oh, that's covering her from there. Oh, there's another town here. We'll check that later. Well, if we can. Look at how much of this is covered in forestry, so we can't land. In my head for a while. Oh, there's the waterfall. Okay, so I am in the right sort of area. In my head, I was like, waterfall, waterfall, waterfall. Because we need to find the caravan. And the caravan's in a patch of the desert. I think it's this patch. So we need to try and find somewhere to land. Okay, that's that where we need to land. Let me just double check, because I remember it's like caravan. There's a village here. We can check that village as well. Yeah, there's the waterfall, because there's a cave in it. Yeah, alright, let's land this up and proceeding up. Use my gamefly to get rebirthed. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to detour first. We need to go up to the caravan, but there's a village over here, so I just want to poke my head in. Actually, I say that, there's not too much we're going to be able to buy, because we need to keep a chunk of money. The reason why I didn't spend too much is because you need about 40k gil in the caravan. Gamefly is effing awesome, fair enough. What is this village? Just so I know for future reference. This is Onrak. Oh, is this how we get the, Oh, this is how we get to Sunken Shrine. Okay, yeah, this is in a little bit, because we have to gift the fairy. This is how we get to Sunken Shrine. The third crystal dungeon. So we're actually a little ahead. I don't know why I ever expect the item shops to sell anything different. This is Final Fantasy 1. But there is an inn here. And the magic shops. Oh, god damn it, you sell Hilaga. There's 5 white magic spells. I am going to get Hilaga. But not yet, because money. What's in the other shop? Saber raises caster's attack and accuracy. We are going to want Saber because we'll be using that instead of Temper. Rickshaws, $800 edition. Reduces Genius my social life infant welfare. Yeah, we need to put that in the back of my head. Once we've got like the money spare. Are those legs really yours? I think. The fuck's that supposed to mean? Amazing. Humans have been honored by the Dragon King. Oh, here's your hint. If you get here, this guy will be like, "Hey, there's a Dragon King you can find." I would tell Cave Strategies and I will get Clara. What a question. Yeah, right? Anyway, I accidentally left. I didn't mean to. The last place of note is over here when we save the fairies. She will give us that sub. It is a yellow submarine. Oh god, that submarine. It's so out of nowhere, right? Well, how much for the inn? 300. Oh yeah, you can leave. Yeah, there's not an explorable submarine. There's only 3 vehicles, but there is a plot one. You click on it and it'll take you to the Sunken Shrine. And the Sunken Shrine we're doing 2 trips in anyway because the Sunken Shrine splits into 2 different paths. And one path gives you the ticket to get to the Flying Fortress, where the 4th crystal is. Told you once we get moving, this game starts going by real quick. And the other one is to just finish the Sunken Shrine. So we will be doing 2 trips. Buy some more Phoenix Downs. But yeah, we're coming here later. We're a little ahead. we need to go to the caravan and get the ferry. And they will charge us a fortune for it, which is why you keep 40k on you. I think it's 40k. I hope it's not more. If it's more, we're in trouble. If it's more, I might have to go grind, because items really don't sell for much in this game. Oh, this is a canoeable lake, funny. Alright, the caravan, I think's here. I really hope it is. If it's not, I don't know where it is, and I'm worried. Oh, it is here, thank goodness. There's nothing here, right? No. There is a shop, though. We can buy shit. Welcome. Hey. It is 40k. Pony up. And I think we take it... I mean, we can check the waterfall, but I think we take it to the waterfall. But yeah, that's like the only like kind of cheekiness. If you've just done loads of shopping because you've had 2 good villages in a row with like new magic in it, and then come here, you suddenly just get fucked with just a, oh, well, nope, too bad, you need to go grind some money or go sell shit, and you're like... Plan for plungers. Probably maybe 2. Yeah, because that's the only thing. Is when you're going for the platinum, it's that one trophy where you need a buddy. Because you have to step on the Heart Island in Liyue and have them 2 characters look at each other. I did that one already. That was my last trophy for Genshin. Because I treated the game almost entirely like a single player game. And then I was like, this is the only one left. And then like early in Sumeru, I was helping out a friend. And I was like, oh actually, whilst I'm helping you out, can you join me? I was just like, I'm going to take you. Okay, there's the... Waterfall Cave is another giant area, but there's only one room that's on the other end, so let's just try and get there. Move them to at least up my B team. Oh yeah, because your only real trouble now is Spiral Abyss, isn't it? So you need a good double and like second team, which is easier said than done. It took me a while to build up my second team. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I managed to get, oh god, max stars yesterday evening on the Spiral Abyss. Like, I did all the way through to the end of floor 12 with my current squad, managed to max it out and get best rewards. So I was like, I still got it, because it was the first time I'd really done it in a while. But Furina on one team and Chi-Chi on other team to be their respective healers is just such a godsend. Especially because Furina, when I know I'm comfortable, I don't have to have her in heal mode. I can have her in attack mode. And then she just complements all the other characters. Because one squad is Yelan, Hu Tao, Ningguang, and Chi-Chi. The other team is Eula, Raiden Shogun, Shen He, and Furina. to really think then for a minute. I was like, And the reason why I have Chi-Chi on Yelan's team and not the other way around is because Yelan gets a bonus for more different elements are on her on the team. If I had Furina on that team, it would be one element less across the whole team, so she'd be slightly weaker. So it makes sense to have Furina just be on the other team. Ship betwixt Furina and Rosario. But next update, as in the update coming next Wednesday, oh shit, the next update in Wednesday is giving us Cloud Retainer human form and Xiaming. Same for the two? No. And then 4.5 is... I've already forgotten a name. The event that we just did, this update, with Furina, where it's like, is it like Clarand? No, not Clarand. Clarand's the warrior. Shiori, I think? Anyway, we got the warp cube for Flying Fortress later. Showrun. She's supposed to be in 4.5. Oh shit, ribbon. Guards against elemental attacks and status effects. Oh, he's still a rock. Anyway, if you're wondering why there's a robot in this, like I said, even back in Final Fantasy 1, they have secret robotic civilizations. Like, the whole... When people say, oh, a traditional Final Fantasy wouldn't have any of that, I'm like, you haven't played FF1. Final Fantasy's always had weird shit in it. And we haven't even got to the fact that this game has time travel yet. Which, yeah, spoilers, this game has time travel. And this is Final Fantasy 1. So anytime people say... Mostly with, like, recently with people saying Final Fantasy 16 isn't a real Final Fantasy game. And I'm like, oh, and then it's got all this weird anime bullshit. I'm like, what do you mean? It's got an ancient civilization that's like all futuristic. And I'm like, oh, have you played Final Fantasy 1? It's always been a thing in Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'll, the spells I want to pick up that are from the other one. Bare bones. Which game are we talking about? This one or 16? For 15, that is. Yeah, 15. The fact that 15 came out at all, in retrospect, was a blessing. So the fact that the game, like, you know, is kind of bare bones in areas, I take for what it is. Because it's like, it could have just not happened. In fact, it probably shouldn't have happened with how much development hell it went through. The fact it managed to even release is a miracle, and I kind of unironically love that game for what it is. I genuinely, like, even like base 15, even though base 15 was kind of bad, to be blunt, I could never bring myself to hate it. I genuinely love it for what it is. And Royal Edition just did so much to help it grow. Also, now I've brought the entire Final Fantasy 13 trilogy on PS3 because I plan to go through it again. What are you betting they're finally going to announce a remastered collection for the 13 trilogy? What's the bet? You think it's like for sure or? In a recent interview, the director of 15 expressed, or re-expressed, because he's talked about it before, his regret that he didn't get to do all the DLCs for 15 that he left when he did. Oh, look at my legs. Aren't they wonderful? I love having legs. Look, look. Did you see what move I just did? What is it with the legs? Out of my way, blasted. I'm able to catch a single fish. How am I supposed to keep food on my plate and in my belly? Sorry about a shining thing falling out the sky. Say, shrine sank to the sea. Oh yeah, that's where we're going. You heard something called Oxyale? The caravan right now, there's a desert to the west. They usually pitch camp by the forest near the north of the desert. I hope he comes home soon. And are the legs really yours? Yeah, you stick to your bullshit. Look at the hook story with that ended. You want to hear about something shiny object I saw? Something near the waterfall in the north. Oh yeah, right, the mechanical creature. I wanted to save the mermaids living on the sea floor, so I made a submarine out the barrel. But when I went underwater, I started running out of air. I couldn't breathe. So really useless. Even worse, it's dangerous. You better keep away. 100 years ago, the shine of Onrak flourished. Water. That power to its former grace. Yeah, it's where we need to go next. Hey, bottled fairy, can we have a word? I need to unbottle the fairy. Is the problem. Let me get out. Maybe I can just do it in the field anywhere. How do I unbottle the fucking fairy? I need to unbottle the fairy so it talks to me and it's just like, oh wow, you're so helpful. Let's get on that airship. Maybe that's the answer. Because that's legit what we need to do next. We need to get the fairy out the bottle. You know, when all else fails, go back to Cornelia, speak to the king or speak to the dancer, see what they have to say. Speak to the dancer first because it's closer. Hey there, I'm a dancer. You want to dance with me? Do I have to tell you? How about we have that dance? What did you say? The fuck? She's like, hey, figure it out. It's gonna be 5 seconds, yeah. Sarah's thoughts are always with you. If you wanted, you could. I mean, here in Cornelia, no, it's nothing. You should make preparations for your journey. Restore the lights of crystals. Fine. 1 second. How to unbottle the fairy? I don't think there's a fairy village. I think Onrak is the fairy village, so I don't know which one I'm missing in there. Oh, they fucking changed it. Oh, I see why I'm getting confused. They changed it. I looked it up and it went, starting with this version, you no longer just use it in your inventory. No wonder I got confused for those fuckers. It says go to Gaia and the fairy will get this and you'll do it automatically. Oh, hey, Link. Yeah. Listen. I always find it funny that people go on about how annoying Navi is in Ocarina of Time when Fi exists in Skyward Sword and is infinitely fucking worse because you can't just ignore her. She demands screen attention every time she has something to say. Like, it's like Navi will go, hey, listen, but you don't have to press the button, and eventually she'll give up and shut up. Fi, every time she has something to say, interrupts gameplay to tell you about it. I think her name's Fi in Skyward Sword. I hope I'm not misremembering. To be fair, I might be misremembering on the simple reason of I don't like Skyward Sword at all. I am unfortunately in the opinion of I think it's just a really bad, boring fucking game. I don't even have problems with the motion controls like some people do. I think the motion controls are fine. I just think the game itself's boring as shit. Oh wait. Now we've got what we needed and have money. Let's go in here and buy Saber. There we go. Oh, can we get Hilga? There we go. We have no money, but we got there. Just make it away. Where's that fairy we helped out? Dropped Ocarina of Time. I've beaten Ocarina of Time. And I genuinely like it. I have problems with it, but a lot of its problems are to do with age. I'm going back to Gaia, by the way, because I think there's a lake in Gaia I want to poke my head into, see if the fairy's gone there. I know we come back here eventually. I think my problem is I keep on just thinking too far ahead. So we're going to go back to Gaia. I think I'm like a few steps ahead of myself. Majora's Mask is great outside of the Great Sea Temple. The Great Sea Temple is the actual water temple I wish people talked about as like the problem one, because I don't think the water temple's too bad. It just kind of doesn't give you the right hints to help you figure out how to get through it, and so it ends up being confusing you accidentally. The Great Sea Bay Temple is genuinely just bad. There she is.
You're the one who rescued me from that butthole. Oh, I'm sorry about running away, but I was just so scared. I'll get you some Oxyel from the bottom of the spring to make up for it, okay?
Twilight Princess, I love to death. Twilight Princess is still my favorite 3D Zelda. I think that game's fucking phenomenal. I think Wind Waker's pretty good, even if it drags on. And I think Skyward Sword's genuinely just bad. And I haven't played the new open world ones because I don't have a Switch. And I'm not in no immediate rush either. As long as you have it. Yeah, now we can finally go here, because the Oxyale is a strange liquid that gushes forth air. Isn't that a oxymoron? Now we can go to the fucking Sunken Shrine and get our third crystal. Also, if you're curious how much, I just glanced at my notes. If you're curious how much we've actually got left of the game, Sunken Shrine, we've got to clear out to get the third crystal. Then it's returning to Melmond to use the item we get there, so we can get to the Flying Fortress. Lunafia to get the secret shop, which I think is on that far eastern border. Then straight to the Mirage Tower, which will then lead us into Flying Fortress. Once we've got the Flying Fortress, we can just go to the final dungeon and beat the game. So this game's hella short. The only thing is in Flying Fortress is when we'll find the Adamantite, which I need to remember to not only pick up, but then take back to the Dwarfs to get Excalibur. Because there's a trophy for getting Excalibur in this game, so we need to do that. Also, and I'm probably going to forget, in the Flying Fortress, there's technically a secret super boss. And by technically, I mean on one particular floor, that's the shortest floor in the dungeon, there is a percentage chance of encountering an enemy that's the strongest normal enemy in the game. So it's technically kind of sort of a super boss. And I would like to fight it. And no, we're good, let's go. So I don't know if we'll finish the game today. I think after The 2 journeys through Sunken Shrine, I will kind of judge it then. But we'll see. If not, we'll definitely finish it tomorrow, because there really isn't that much left.
You have Oxiale. You're the ones we've been waiting for. Please save the mermaids.
What a sound effect. Get in the barrel.
Barrel?
Sunken Shrine. And a new dungeon theme. This theme, the Sunken Shrine, it only plays in 2 spots in the whole game. This is one of them. The other one is the final dungeon. So this is effectively the final dungeon theme, just it plays here first. Also, whoops. There are 32 chests in here. The split is simple. The downstairs in the top left takes you towards the crystal. There's the upstairs to the top right, or top right-ish, takes you to the Rosetta Stone, which you need to get into the Flying Fortress. And a lot of people will come in here, happen to go to the left staircase first, get the crystal, and then just not come back and explore the rest of the place out, which I think is insane. If you're playing an RPG, explore the fucking dungeon. Clear them out. Like, it's kind of what they were banking on, is that they thought you would just explore. So when you don't, it's just like, well, you're only yourself to blame for getting lost. And I'll use Fundara. I'll save my spells for later. Doglazer. Ooh, Worm Killer. Oh no, our Defender is way better. I can use this to, like, third eye any other buildings to see if there's anything interesting in any of the others, or if that's it. It's looking like that's it. Alright. Community. Oh dear god dang. The only thing to be careful... Oh, bye, shark! The shark went, no, I'm done here. Is that, like I said, checkpoints in dungeons, like, as in, like, actual save and rest points in dungeons, was not a thing until Final Fantasy IV. So this dungeon being a smidge on the longer side, like Mount Gulag... Fucking the shark keeps running away. Be prepared. Like, have plenty of resources, because, you know, you're gonna be here a while, and if you run out of magic early, you're gonna feel it. Okay, so basically every... Okay, yeah, literally every room has treasure in it. Got it. Oh, where's the door? Oh, okay, so here. I was gonna say, where's the door into this building? Okay, what building am I aiming for? I'll go up north, get that one. Sea Snake, Sea Scorpion, and Sea Troll. If they just put sea in front of it, they can justify having them in the Sunken Shrine, huh? Is that what we're going for here? Hey, look, yeah, it belongs in the underwater temple. See, it's got sea in its name. How am I actually doing on the bestiary, I wonder? When we wrap up, if I finish the game or not, I'm still going to check the bestiary at the end just to see how far along that I am. Because there's like I said, there's another trophy for encountering every single enemy in the game at least once. And in an ideal world, the last enemy we'll fight will be the final boss, so I can get that trophy alongside beating the game. diamond armor. And if I find all the treasure chests along the way as well, and remembered like how to do the fucking cheat code to access the minigame, there's a chance we could platinum this in tomorrow's stream as well. Also, I need to heal Luna because, uh-oh. Also, you know the other thing that I'm starting to realize, where this is based on the original Final Fantasy 1 and not the later remasters, the amount of uses on each spell is capping at 9. In the PS1 onwards remakes, the PS1, PSP, and whatnot, like we'd have like 24 uses of like level 1 magic now. But they capsize it, it's the original game, so even when you're like high level, there's only there's really a limited amount of times you could use some spells. And I get it in both instances. Why the original caps it at 9 for the sake of balance. But where the remakes at the time had, you know, the extra dungeons that were way harder. An access effective against the undead casts the aura when used. Damn. Also, he's had the iron nunchucks for forever. We need to get a new weapon for our monk. Noel's just kind of like vibing. Also, I'm going to change Luna from using Firer to using Thunderer, because I think a lot of the enemies resist. The thing I'm curious about is because Final Fantasy 3 is based on the original as well, and not the remaster, and not the remake, sorry. The remakes got rid of the spell charges system and just made it a traditional MP system, which I thought was just genuinely a welcome improvement. I'm curious if the Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remaster will make it spell charges or MP. Like, what one is it in favor of, like, representing more, you know? Because I'd love it to be the magic system, but I think where it's a direct remaster of the original version, it will be the latter. It will be spell charges again, so like each spell will go into a level, etc. But it's okay, because at least Final Fantasy 2 has a traditional MP system and isn't like destroyed by having the worst grind of any fucking RPG ever. Yeah. Streams, no worries, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ, a lot of money. Have we cleared out this floor yet? Just double checking. Okay, cool. Oh god, okay, let's just get into one room so I can see what's going on here. I think one of these chests is our Rosetta Stone. So we'll get these three, and then we'll just go up on the top and just do it row by row. So like start on the top left, or the second one from the left. And approach that Furina, GMV, fair enough. Get those ones, then scroll down, get them, and then just shoot down and get those. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, there's mermaids in the off ones. In the lighter sea is lost, we return to the sea form and vanish forever. Oh yeah, they're saying, hey, if you don't fix this problem, we're all gonna turn into like the end of the Fontaine story arc. We're gonna fucking dissolve in the water, so help. you're doing this. Yes. I have that a lot as an author, when I'm like, oh, that'd be a really cool idea to write about, and then I go to write about it, and I'm like, I have no idea how the fuck I'm approaching writing about this. How do I get that to those chests in the corner? We'll worry about that later. Let's clear out the rest of the chests, and then I'll think about how we get in there. Most times I sent in the desert to ease the continent, right? Well, I saw someone go into the tower. I had the most loving chiming sound. Yep, that's the Rosette Stone we need. This is the uppermost level of the shrine. The Kraken, the Fiend of Water, nests at the lowest level. Yeah, there's no encounters up here, I think, so I can try and figure out how the fuck we get up there. I don't think we have to restore the crystal first. We might have to, but I don't think we do. It wraps! Those motherfuckers! It wraps! Alright, figured it out. Is this the Rosette Stone? Oh, the Rosetta Stone? There it is. GG, guys. That's actually kind of clever. Hey, it wraps, you idiot. Go get it. And there's our diamond shield. So now we're completely kitted out. Defender and the diamond equipment, we get Excalibur, we're set for life. So it's just the rest of the gang trying to make them a bit more equipment based. You're obsessed! Also, yeah, as a knight, you can see that we've got a magic point in level 1, 2, and 3. The knight, you can learn very low level magic. Well, when you next go to roll, you should talk to her first, so you can like do your prayer and hope it works. You know, like how people like do like their praying circles and shit to try and get the characters they want. It's like how Maxwell went and sat in like Furina's chair in the opera house when he went to roll for her to try and guarantee it. So I'm not doing any more rolling on Genshin until Arashino, but Arashino's still a few updates out, which, to be fair, will hopefully mean that I have enough to get her without having to spend money by the time that happens. Especially considering the early leaks are suggesting she carries a fucking scythe, and I'm like, hell yes, I want her and I want her weapon. Yeah, because she's technically Arashino technically falls under fire polearm, but like a lot of Fontaine-based characters, it's kind of like a huge asterisk. Like, Chevreuse is a polearm user, yeah, but she also uses a musket, and her moveset's built around her musket. Navia is technically a greatsword user, but oh wait, she uses an axe. You know, like, it's like there's technicalities, but they kind of break it a little bit. Furina is a sword user, she kind of uses it as a performance cane. I don't think there's actually anything over here. I think it's just one big elaborate dead end. Yeah, I'm gonna go up. In my opinion, I think it's actually a pretty cool little trend that they've got with the Fontaine characters, that all of them have something a little bit more extravagant other than just being the sword user, the great sword user, etc, etc. And Navia is the only tall greatsword user to actually do the spin to win when you hold down the charge attack instead of just swinging in front of them. So she's a little bit more unique in that sense. Oh. Actually, before I get too carried away in here, I just want to double check I'm not missing anything. That building, that doesn't have a door. That building doesn't have a door. We're going to come back through this area, I think. Yeah. Is that the thing saying like his namesake is deception? Yeah. Nothing's ever exactly what you think it's going to be. It's always different. I mean, even Arashino herself is different from what people expected. She was like the most like understanding and engageable in debate character of all the Harbingers when she was led to be like this absolute murderous psychopath. And she still is, probably. It's just that she's a murderous psychopath that can reason with and will do what she thinks is best. And doesn't just go for blood first. She goes for answers first. And it's why I'm interested in what her story quest will be like when she eventually drops, considering it's supposed to be the same update she drops, it's the same update the next weekly boss drops. And I'm like, wait a minute, does this mean we're fighting Arlie? Or does that mean we're going to help Arlie fight something else? You know? I'd be happy with either or, but the slightest thought of fighting Arashino and her be the weekly boss gets me kind of excited. It's just in the back of my head, I'm like, ooh. And find Arlie in the Spiral Abyss. Oh god. Don't put ideas in their head. I'm glad that no major bosses can show up in the Spiral Abyss. If you went to Spiral Abyss and it was a level 100 variant of Ajdahar or something, I would cry. No, I wouldn't cry. I would just never touch the Spiral Abyss ever again. Getting more money. And whilst we're in here, we can use it as an excuse to check other buildings. There is 3 in there, 1 in there, 4 in there. So 8 chests. How are we doing on chest count? So another 8. Puts 1 off of... But the thing is that I, like, for me, I don't want the Arashino fight, if we are fighting Arashino, to be another, like, level up, for lack of a better word, of the Harbinger fights. Like, I don't want it to escalate more. Like, I'd almost want it to be, like, we haven't had, like, the 1v1 human v human honor match in Genshin yet. I kind of want that. Where, like, there's, like, no tricks, no magic bullshit. Like, Child was kind of the rival match, but it kind of very quickly devolves into not that. You know, Lesson Yura has all the magic field stuff going on, but you know what I mean? Just like a proper, like, mano v mano fight. That's what I want with Arashino. You want a Virgil? Yes, basically, I want a Virgil fight. I don't want it to try and escalate further and be even crazier than the Scaramouche fight or anything like that. I don't think it needs to be. I think if it's just a sick fucking fight that sticks with you, it would be cool. So I'll just go straight up. But it's saying that if we don't get that, Natlan being the nation of war, and Capitano, and apparently maybe even the Damselette are going to be there, I could see either of them turning into a very interesting fight, especially Capitano, considering he is a warmonger. He would be entirely up for, like, a fight to the death. Dude, yeah. Well, I think I've mentioned it many a times before, but he was already in my good books because his English VA is Crystar Glafera, aka Gundam Tanaka from Danganronpa. So he was already in my good books from the start because Gundam. But they revealed at the end of the Fontaine story, his reasoning for going to Natlan wasn't to try and get their gnosis. It's to dive into the fires of war. He's there because he wants to be involved in the war, because he's a complete warrior. Okay, now we're only missing one chest, which I'm hoping will be in the last room. What the Damselette's doing there, however, you know, canonically the third most powerful being in the entirety of the Teyvat, who knows? As I think Damselette's a name. The one she has she has angel wings coming out of her hair because she's literally her body, mind, and spirit are tied to divinity. And she works for the bad guys because, of course, she does. And she's one of the 3 immortals. Or one of the 3 members that have achieved immortality. In different ways. I think she's the only one that has it naturally. Like, she is just immortal. The other 2, Dottore, is because he has 1,000,001 clones through his experiment. Well, I mean, he doesn't anymore, so he's been stripped of his immortality, technically. But he could always be everlasting in that sense. Whilst Jester, I mean, aka Numero Uno, we don't know anything about him, but I think that's partially the point. You're not supposed to. Oh, that's where the crystal is. Where's this last chest? I think I have missed it. That's fine, we can come back here anytime we want, so I can backtrack for it. Or I could turn off encounters and go run around looking for it. Hang on. Hang on. No, I won't be silly. Let's finish the dungeon. All I might do is drop a quick save, so if it's like on this floor, on this end, it'll be easier for me to just load the quick save and come back and try and find it, like, in my spare time. Well, was that amazing? So I'm all in on 2.0 now. I'm not that fussed about any other characters. I'm all in on either Black Swan, Sparkle, or Acheron. It's probably going to be Acheron, even though Black Swan has one of the coolest ultimates I've ever seen, and Sparkle would genuinely be really helpful for my team. The reason why I'm like double and triple scanning, because I'm just like, man, have I really missed it? I'm like, God damn it, how did I miss it? I wish you could scroll floors. Like from here, because I would actually scroll floors and look for it, but oh well. And Black Swan's English VA is Erin Zek, which I think is very interesting. It's nice to see her get around. Who, for those who don't know, is the voice of Blake Belladonna in Ruby. As in RWBY. And I'm not sure who's voicing Sparkle off the top of my head, but Allegra Clark, aka Beto's actress, is the voice of Acheron. And so I know she'll do a fantastic job because she always does. So I'm just like, where are you? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to accept I missed it, damn it. I really don't want to accept that I missed a chest, because that means I have to look for it, but still. I'm willing to bet it's in that top room. And I just forgot to check one of the rooms that I was going to check or something. And it's just one random chest room up there I just didn't spot a chest in. Which is part of the reason why I'm not bothering to get it right now. Because it's just like, if it's that far away, you know? I'm not running all the way back through the dungeon just to try and find it. Anyway. Kraken time. You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. But do you really think you can defeat the Fiend of Water here in my own domain? Fools, the dark depths shall be your tomb. Oh, it's single target for null all. That's a good balance then. That makes sense. Reduce all damage from spells by half, but you can only single target it. Oh, can you really only use... Oh, caster's accuracy and damage. Oh, okay, interesting. So it's only for magic. I thought it was just an upgrade to temper. Ink, no! Damn, Hori does good damage. Depending on how much damage Fandago does, this fight could be over pretty quick. This fight's going to be over pretty quick. Okay. Because everyone's doing great damage. Yep. If you're sitting there like, man, nothing's really challenged Rob in this game so far, huh? Don't worry about it, Chaos will kick my ass. The final boss of this game is actually kind of a good, strong difficulty spike. If I'm not careful, Chaos will rip my head off. So just, you'll get flashbanged. Hope you weren't full screening it. Alright, 3 or 4 crystals done. The only one we're missing is wind. You know what? I'm going to turn encounters off before we leave, because to jump the gun, that's the last thing we're doing today in today's stream. Tomorrow we'll finish the game. I'm going to quickly look for that fucking chest. Because I think I know where it is. It annoys me that I think I know where it is. Just like marching back like fucking piece of shit. Yeah, because there's one more glance over. It's not in any of these buildings whatsoever. And I'm just OCD enough that I need to do it. Even if I wasn't going for the platinum, knowing I was one chest down would annoy me enough to go have to correct it. I'm still going to glance around so I don't run straight past it again, but I think I know where it is. Annoyingly. We get to listen to more of this beautiful track anyway for a minute, so it's not the end of the world. Found it. Now we can get out of here. I know we could just leave from the entrance at this point, but for the sake of plot consistency, we're going to leave from the crystal warp. Okay, it wasn't in the room I thought it was going to be, but it was obvious and I just missed it. Whoops. That violin bit of the track they added to the Pixel Remaster is beautiful. Just adds that extra level of grace. Especially compared to... Hang on, whilst we're doing the run back. What the original sounds like. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay. Oh, it takes you way out here, huh? Firstly, we need to go to Melmond to hand in the Rosetta Stone. And then we're going to head to... Whoops. Lufinea, and Lufinea as well, I'll probably wrap. Actually, you know, instead of going to the Rosetta Stone, I'm going to go to Lufinea now. Because Lufinea is like a hub. And then I can keep the, like the start of getting to the Flying Fortress and the Flying Fortress together in one stream. So if anyone follows along and they jump to stream 3 and they see me immediately go to Flying Fortress, they're not confused on how I did it. It just kind of keeps it conformed together as like keep the chapters together. I think Lunafia... I could have just gone left and wrapped. I think Lunafia is over here. Or Lunethia. Yeah, I think that's it. I just need to find where to land. So listen to this beloved track one more time. All the way over here? Are you kidding me? I mean, we're going to be coming back here anyway, later on, because we get the... Once we give the Rosetta Stone in, we get something for over here, which in turn allows us to get the chime to make the Mirage Tower appear when we land there. And then through the Mirage Tower is what leads to the Flying Fortress. And then after Flying Fortress, we're done. We can just go get the Adamantite, to get the Excalibur, and then go fight Chaos.